Okay, boys, so today I'm reading TDS with melee towers only, and I'm sorry, I'm in a rush. But, yeah, please like and sub. Don't even sub, actually, just view the video, and, yeah, get some popcorn, and have a good time watching. Thank you, and, yeah, see you in the vid. Okay, so, the first thing we got was I put 2 farms down, or 1 farm, and, we had gladiators for early game defense, since their DPS is really solid, and they could solo, like, a ton of rounds, and just let me farm for a really good amount of time. So on wave 5, I placed a warden because I had a good amount of money and I wanted to have some actual defense because gladiators wouldn't hold off forever and the person who had gladiators need to farm. Okay, so on wave 10, the normal boss spot, which was a bit of an issue for our gladiators because they were just used to dealing with swarms, not a big boss. And my warden got some lucky stuns and some good hits in, but it wasn't enough to kill it. But when it came back around, we were able to delete it, and that was really important, I guess. I don't know, I'm stuttering, but that was really good, and we needed that, because if we leaked a lot, it may have been the end of the run, because remember, the melee units do not have splash damage, so all the breakers that show up later would be an issue. So on wave 14 or 15, I'll put in the text. I'm done right now. I'm calling myself done right now. 2 normal bosses that spawned in. We didn't get too much better, but we did get another warden plus some beefier upgrades. So, which that really just helped a lot, and we were able to defeat them without any incident, which was actually really clutch. And that was gonna really help because if we had 2 normal bosses get by, it'd probably be the end of us, considering we did not have that insane tower HP, and we were just trying to survive without any splash units or really units with a lot of range, because melee towers do not have the most amount of range, and that's okay, but in a game like this, range matters a good amount, so it was a bit scary, but yeah, we survived. Okay, so the next part of this is in a certain amount of sped up. I don't know how much I'll do it, but yeah. So for most of the waves, I just kind of farmed because some of these melee towers were pretty pricey. Like a 14k for a max upgrade was a bit expensive, and I didn't have that much to just drop instantly. So yeah, I was farming for a good amount of waves up to a certain amount, and yeah, I kind of just farmed and slowly upgraded my towers along the time. Like I placed a couple new tower sledgers, but then farmed, got more wardens, then farmed, placed a sledger, then farmed. Like that's kind of what I did for most of the run. And around wave 24 or 25, I'll put it again on screen. It was 25. I was able to get max farms and start placing and buying a lot of new stuff, which really actually helped us because we were already a bit low on defense. I mean, the gladiators and wardens were very good, and my sledger was holding up too, but with how much we had, it would be tricky going to the later waves, so I'm happy that I was able to max farms out there. Okay, so the next issue was on wave 30. Now, we had a pretty decent squad, but the warded stuns were pretty good, and the DPS was pretty good on. But the only issue is that we had to deal with a speedy boss, which has a lot of HP, is pretty fast, and I thought this is where we may get ended, because I've dealt with speedy bosses in runs before, and it usually doesn't end well. But, surprisingly, we managed it, because warded stun and sledgers, oh god, sledgers freeze were able to stun it a ton and slow it down, so we were able to get the win over it, which I was just honestly surprised about, because in a lot of runs you just don't get the win over it usually, because its HP is very good, and on wave 30 is usually when people stop farming. I mean, you have decent defenses, but it's pretty scary to get past, so I'm surprised that only melee towers were able to beat it. And also, just for the rules, because I know rules are clear, melee towers, and I'm not allowed to use the commander ability because he shoots, no medic, but we can use DJ. But commander gives passive buff, so we still used him for them because they were really overpowered, same with DJ. Okay, so wave 35, I know we're skipping around a lot, but the other waves were not very interesting. Wave 35 was a bit of an issue because we had no splash damage units and no really insane firing, only really just powerful like heavy hitters. So gladiators were a best situation for all the bulk we are facing at the moment. There was a lot of breakers, which I thought could get us. The stuns were decent, but they would just keep getting past, and they made it actually pretty far down the line, but we managed to survive luckily because, as I said, the gladiator ability and just how good gladiator is in general, because it has a very very, very fast hit speed compared to the other ones. So it kind of clutched up in general, and yeah, it really kind of saved our run, because I don't think without them we would have been able to make it, or we would have took a lot of tower damage. Okay, so when we got to 40, I was kind of shocked. That even was 140 for a second. That's why I didn't sell my farms to do anything like that, which now I probably should have, because I could have gotten a bit more towers, but yeah. So the boss came out, and it was a bit scary because we weren't doing insane initial damage, but I will shut up and let you guys watch. Okay, so we did win the game, which is a bit surprising, but if you have anything else you want to tell me, let me know, ideas, stuff like that. Let me know, because I'm trying to upload as much as I can right now, you know, get my spark in the TDS community. So if you can, share the video around, tell your friends, because I think I'm actually starting to make actually kind of decent content. I mean, it still sucks, but you know. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. But if you can, share it with your friends. I'm desperate. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, comment like banana, and yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.